Hello and welcome to the History Almanac, where we explore the most baffling and intriguing puzzles of the past. Today, we're going to count down the top 10 historical mysteries that remain unsolved to this day. From ancient civilizations to modern crimes, these mysteries have defied all attempts to crack them. Are you ready to dive into the unknown? Let's go. Imagine finding a book that's written in a language no one can understand, filled with strange drawings of plants, animals, stars and people. That's exactly what happened in 1912, when a bookseller named Wilfrid Voynich acquired a mysterious manuscript that dates back to the 15th century. The Voynich Manuscript has been studied by countless experts, including codebreakers, linguists and historians, but no one has been able to decipher its meaning or purpose. Some believe it's a secret alchemical or medical text, others think it's an alien communication or a hoax. What do you think? One of the most notorious serial killers in history, Jack the Ripper, terrorised the streets of London in 1888, killing and mutilating at least 5 women. He taunted the police with letters signed with his pseudonym, but he was never caught or identified. Over the years, dozens of suspects have been proposed, ranging from royalty to doctors to artists. Some even claim that Jack the Ripper was a woman or a group of conspirators. The mystery of his identity and motive still haunts us today. Amelia Earhart was a pioneering aviator who broke many records and inspired millions of women. In 1937, she attempted to fly around the world with her navigator Fred Noonan, but they disappeared over the Pacific Ocean and were never seen again. What happened to them? Did they crash into the sea, land on a remote island, or get captured by the Japanese? Despite numerous searches and investigations, no conclusive evidence has been found to solve this mystery. Some claim that they have found clues or remains of Earhart and Noonan, but none have been verified. Cleopatra was the last queen of ancient Egypt, and one of the most famous and influential women in history. She had romantic and political alliances with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, and fought against Octavian for control over Egypt. After her defeat and suicide in 30 BC, she was buried with Mark Antony in a splendid tomb, according to ancient sources, but where is it? For centuries, archaeologists have searched for Cleopatra's tomb, but they haven't found it. Some believe it's hidden under the sea near Alexandria. Others think it's somewhere in the desert or in a temple complex. Will we ever find it? Stonehenge is one of the most iconic and mysterious monuments in the world. It consists of a circle of massive stones arranged in a complex pattern, dating back to around 3000 BC. But who built it and why? How did they transport and erect such huge stones without modern technology? What was its function and meaning? Was it a temple, a calendar, a burial site, or something else? Many theories have been proposed, but none have been proven conclusively. Stonehenge remains a mystery that fascinates us today. In the desert of southern Peru, there are hundreds of giant geoglyphs depicting animals, plants, humans, and geometric shapes. They are called the Nazca lines, and they were created by an ancient culture between 500 BC and 500 AD. But how did they make them, and what was their purpose? How did they manage to create such precise designs that can only be seen from above? Were they meant for the gods, aliens, or rituals? Some have suggested that they are related to astronomy, water sources, or navigation, but no one knows for sure what they mean or why they are there. In 1587, a group of English colonists led by John White settled on Roanoke Island off the coast of North Carolina. They were the first English attempt to establish a permanent settlement in North America. However, when White returned from England in 1590 after a 3-year absence, he found the colony deserted and the word Croatoan carved on a tree. What happened to the colonists? Did they move to another location, integrate with the Native Americans, or die from disease, starvation, or attack? No trace of them has ever been found, and their fate remains a mystery. On March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 vanished from radar screens while flying from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing with 239 people on board. Despite an extensive international search, no wreckage or debris has been confirmed to belong to the plane. What caused the plane to deviate from its course and disappear? Was it a mechanical failure, a hijacking, a pilot suicide, or something else? Where did it end up? In the ocean, on land, or in another dimension? The disappearance of MH370 is one of the greatest aviation mysteries of all time. The Sphinx is a colossal statue of a lion with a human head that guards the pyramids of Giza in Egypt. It is one of the oldest and largest sculptures in the world, dating back to around 2500 BC. But who built it and what does it represent? Is it a portrait of a pharaoh, a god, or a mythical creature? What secrets does it hide in its chambers and tunnels? According to legend, the Sphinx posed a riddle to anyone who approached it, and devoured those who could not answer. What was the riddle and what is the answer? The Sphinx remains a mystery that challenges us today. Atlantis is a legendary island that was said to be a utopian civilization that sank into the sea after a cataclysmic event. The story of Atlantis was first mentioned by the ancient Greek philosopher Plato in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias, but he didn't give many details about its location, size, or history. Since then, many people have tried to find Atlantis or identify it with a real place, such as Crete, Santorini, or even Antarctica. Some believe it's a myth, others think it's a historical fact. Is Atlantis real or fictional? Where is it and what happened to it? The lost city of Atlantis is perhaps the greatest historical mystery of all time. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this journey into the past and learned something new. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the History Almanac. And don't forget to share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. What do you think about these mysteries? Do you have any clues or solutions? Do you know any other historical mysteries that remain unsolved? Let us know. Thanks for watching and see you next time.